As the sun set and the winds picked up, Cheryl Juarez gathered her family into a closet to ride out the night. Juarez, her husband, their 9-year-old daughter and 5-year-old son, and cat Mandu, the family cat, huddled together as Hurricane Andrew made landfall 25 years ago today. Their battery-powered radio crackled with updates as the Category 5 storm laid waste to this southern suburb of Miami. For hours, they heard the kids' jungle gym slam repeatedly against the 2-story house. They listened as Andrew tore off the roof. Water crept into the closet, not through the gap under the closet door, but seeping in under the walls. "I thought, well, it's been a good life," Juarez said. "We were done." Hurricane Andrew with its 175 miles per hour winds was one of only 3 Category 5 hurricanes, the highest category on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane wind scale, to hit the U.S. and the first since Hurricane Camille in 1969. The fast-moving, tightly wound hurricane tore through South Florida in the middle of the night, leveling entire neighborhoods, tossing around boats and mobile homes, and leaving millions of people without power or hope. Andrew's legacy would be far-reaching, as the storm exposed shoddy construction practices in Florida and a broken emergency response system in Washington. The damage from the storm would lead to sweeping changes in the state's building code, the insurance industry and the role of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. But on that dark, howling night of August 24, 1992, the residents of Dade County worried about coming out alive. Joseph Stemping, 15 at the time, took cover with his older brother and sister in a bathroom. They propped a twin mattress against the bathroom door. Their mother, a security guard, was protecting the Turkey Point nuclear power plant nearby, so the 3 teens rode out the storm together. "At first, it sounded like any of the bad storms we get down here, with the thunder and lightning," Stemping said. "Then it changed. That sound. I don't even know how to explain it. It was like a train horn. It was just so loud." Meet the hurricane hunters, whose harrowing flights are all in a day's work. 20 miles north in downtown Miami, meteorologist Brian Norcross hunkered down in the basement of WTVJ-TV. A few days earlier, he had taken the unprecedented step of running transmission lines directly to a local radio station so people could hear him if they lost power or if the hurricane knocked down the station's TV towers. It worked. Norcross broadcast for 23 hours straight, becoming a South Florida legend. At about 1 a.m., it became clear, Andrew was going to hit as a worst-case scenario, said Norcross. "We weren't going to get lucky. A war zone." It was just after sunrise when the Juarez family emerged from their closet. While they all made it through unscathed, they awoke to what Cheryl described as a war zone. The roof over her daughter's room was gone, the 165-mile-per-hour winds strong enough to peel the Laura Ashley pink rose wallpaper off the wall. They found pink roofing insulation wedged, somehow, behind the glass of picture frames. Outside, Juarez saw acres of gutted houses and debris. The tree in their front yard stood, but was crooked. She tried to walk to her cousin's house 3 blocks away. "I didn't recognize where I was," she said. "I couldn't figure out which house it was." It was about that time that Bob Graham, the former governor of Florida who was a U.S. senator at the time, got into a helicopter with then-Governor Lawton Chiles and headed south to survey the damage. He saw blocks and blocks of splintered homes, and mobile homes stacked on top of one another. Their helicopter landed in a field near Homestead City Hall. "It was like a scene out of MASH," Graham said. Julia Rochman, who worked for a coalition of insurance companies, tried to reach Homestead by car. "There was no signage, so directions were, you are going to go down to the pile of bricks on the side of the road, take a left at the broken sign," said Rochman, now the president of the Insurance Institute for Business and Home Safety. It was otherworldly. Andrew arrived in the days before Facebook or Twitter, before everybody had a cell phone. That's why Stemping didn't hear from his mother for 2 full days. They listened on the radio for updates from Turkey Point, but heard little. When she finally arrived, Stampede said she ran straight to them without even looking at what remained of the house. A lot of crying, Stampede said. It was awesome. Where is the cavalry? The worst was over, but the agonizing work of recovery had just begun. It didn't take long before things started falling apart. Looters went to work, prompting homeowners to spray paint "Looters will be shot" signs on their lawns. Opportunists price gouged, wildly inflating prices for generators, food, batteries, and even water. The hurricane also tore through aviaries, Miami Metro Zoo, Monkey Jungle Land.